My name is John. I'm from Transnational Group, and Transnational, we provide logistics services, solutions to the banking retail sector. What you see right now, what behind me right now is a classic example of what I've got, where we provide retail cash solutions to the retail sector in Singapore specific. A lot of the people that I've spoken to actually have asked me this same question, and it always comes to the same point, which is, hey, is cash going away? You see electronic payments coming up so often, and they're saying that, hey, do you really have a market? Is this going to be a cashless society right now? But what's interesting is that when you speak to the banks will tell you on one hand, you've got the increase, a very sharp increase in mobile electronic payment usage of all, like for example, mobile online payments and so on and so forth. But when you compare against the central bank statistics, okay, you see an 8% year-on-year increase. So it doesn't make sense. But then again, I always tell them, I said, look, even if cash is slowly, steadily declining, the fact is that even if you have one single piece of note in the transaction, you've got to cater for the processes. You have to do it. So whether it's cash going away or not, it's anybody's guess. The way how cash payments in Singapore and in Asia itself, the way how it's being done right now, I would say it's, there's still a lot of room for improvement. And what I really personally like about this, the retail cash solutions allows us to actually provide some so-called national service in a sense by changing the way how cash payments are made in this present industry. By putting in technologies, for example, at the front end, by giving the customer the ability to read the data that's generated from the machines itself. Oh, that is fantastic. If you look at what we're currently doing right now, a lot of retailers, it's very manual. And given the fact that in Singapore you've got the retailers are talking about manpower issues, they're focusing on productivity right now, and given the fact that the government is giving them very, very good support in terms of grants, now it's a very good moment for us to actually be rolling this out. Retailers are just happy about this. I think all in all, if you look at it, the banks and the retailers, they're all looking to find an improvement in ways of handling their cash. The retailers, they're trying to find a way around the productivity issue. They're trying to find a way where they could find a seamless end-to-end solution for handling cash. And when you look at it from the bank's perspective, yes, the banks are trying to drive down their OTC, or what we call over-the-counter traffic, meaning that they're trying to change the way the patrons actually go into the bank branch, not to deposit cash, but to perhaps buy and service other things instead of the banks. So I think it really works very well for both of them, for both the retail and banking sector. And we do see, through our engagements with the banks and the retailers, we do see a very positive push from both sides, wanting to really do things differently. And this is very interesting because you seldom see this happening. Yes. Actually, if you look at it behind me, this is already a new way of actually dealing with cash. If you talk about cash transportation right now, people are talking about, I need to have armed guards, armored vehicles, so on and so forth. But if you look behind me, this is just a bike. And we like to do things differently in a new way. So this is just one classic example of how we are doing all things in a new way, providing different kinds of solutions and technologies to the industry in Singapore itself. This is very clear-cut. Number one, I think the traffic is very good. Okay, I think if you compare us on Monday and Tuesday, the 2 days, the traffic has been consistently very, very good. And even my partners commented that, they've tried to come over and say hi to me on a few occasions, and I'm always talking to someone. Okay, that's one. The other point is that the crowd is very, very specific, very, very targeted. You don't get the normal hi-bye kind of a customer coming by. You really get someone who comes here who knows what they want. And when they talk to you and they engage you, you really can feel that, oh yeah, I'm really addressing their needs right now. So I think, that's good for us.